Hey, it's Larry Nimmer. I'm here in downtown Los Angeles covering the Conrad Murray trial. I'm a one-man band. I'm lighting myself, as you can see, and finding what interviews we can do. And as you've noticed, I haven't highly edited this footage. Video postings I'm doing kind of goes long and it's not always that interesting. I'm basically doing it just to get something up there. I will take my time to edit and make the most interesting, and that will be in my future documentary, Life After Michael. And I'm reporting to you, the viewers and the MJ fans out there, about Michael Jackson and the Conrad Murray trial.
Murray's guilty. Go down, man.
You want to see this one? Look at this. I want to know this.
Shit.
Yeah. What you want to know about this, right?
Yeah, I want to know why it took so long to call 911. And I also want to know that, forget the night of when Michael passed away, what about the build-up to it? That's negligence from day one.
And what's your name?
Navi,
You're a tribute artist.
a tribute artist.
Where are you from?
I'm based in the UK.
Nice to see you.
Nice to be
How are
here.
you?
Good.
Nice to see you. How are you
Nice
doing?
to see, all right, how you
What
doing?
do you have there? The Soldiers of Love. Nice.
Yeah.
You're one of his army Soldiers of Love. Nice. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Ça va bien aujourd'hui?
Ça va pas mal.
Super. Eh bien, juste pour Michael.
So we're in the line. Hopefully we're going to win to get in the courtroom to hear what Chernoff has conjured up.
Probably not too much.
Not too much, I doubt it. I think it's
What's your thoughts about the trial?
My thoughts are, I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, don't interview me.
Ready.
Okay, when I call your number,
Right.
yes, you're gonna go over here to this far edge and just wait there, because then I'm gonna come over and get your names, have your ID out, and I will give you your badge. Number 1 is 4076.
Someone that hasn't been here to get in.
Yeah, that's right.
It's the lottery to get into the courtroom, right, Betty?
4074.
Yay! It's good for me to get into. Inside job.
4088.
Are you serious? Oh my God!
All right, let her come more.
Oh yeah, what are you doing? It's all
Hey, what happened?
Hey, I got picked. Thank you, God. I put it out to the universe, and here I
What
am.
did you get picked for?
I got picked to go and be in the courtroom for the trial. And I can't wait. Justice for Michael.
Nice.
Thank you.
Are you here to get your case started?
Hi, Majestic.
Larry Nimmer, you're a great man. I gave you Untold Story of Neverland
To who?
to Katherine Jackson. She loved it. It's a beautiful, beautiful story. You did Michael justice, and you did it fairly. I've been with the family 30 years, and if I say something good, it's good. You did a great job.
Majestic, magnificent, as
Thank you,
usual.
man. Great job. You did told the truth, man.
Many of us, some can stand here, others can go inside to the ninth floor. I am here down.
So I see your sign there, and I see you're supporting Dr. Murray. And tell me, why do you support Dr. Murray?
Dr. Conrad Murray, he's my personal friend. He's a member of my church. We play golf together, we eat together, we pray together. He's a personal friend of mine. And I felt that my life is good and wonderful, but my friend is standing in the face of this ugly injustice. So if I can't give an hour or two of my valuable, precious time, then what kind of friend am I? And who will stand for me when I need a friend?
Nice. And are you also here for Dr. Conrad Murray?
Is it innocent, Dr. Murray? Innocent.
Have you been a patient of his? Do you know him in that capacity as a doctor?
I've never been a patient of his, sir. As I've clearly stated, he's a personal friend of mine.
Okay, so you're vouching for his personal nature that you know.
I am saying that this situation here with Michael Jackson is completely unlike Dr. Conrad Murray's character.
That you know of.
Completely unlike his character.
I guess someone might argue, well, if he was on the telephone a lot with his girlfriends and he's married, that he has that side of his character too.
Well, clearly my sign says judge not, so that you shall not be judged. But thank God we have very competent lawyers, judges, and jurors inside that courtroom.
Yeah, go ahead.
How's it going?
I think I got a good shot.
How's it looking for your documentary?
Oh, it's going. The money's coming in. It's coming in.
You have a documentary?
Yeah, we're going to do a documentary on the 05 trial because the media didn't really tell what happened. They didn't really tell what happened in the courtroom. What happened was 3 felonies were committed against Michael in the process of the trial. They created 3 fake pieces of evidence and got caught by Tom Mesereau, but the mainstream media did not report it.
William, this is Keith Moser here. He's also a documentary producer.
Yeah, I have a documentary too. Mine is called Innocent.
So do I. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know you have one too.
Yeah. And so does he.
What's yours called?
We haven't given it a name yet, but it's going to be based on what I saw in the media pool and what happened.
Your organization?
Oh, the organization's on its sign. They're folding up right now. It's called MJJ Innocent Forever Foundation.
Are you serious?
.org. Yeah, we've raised I don't know $9,000 or $10,000. The money's slowly coming in, but when this trial is over, I think it's going to really percolate.
Hey, check this out. I have a documentary that I completed. Wait, let's see if I can get this to zoom out. Mine is called Innocent. Check this out. Innocent: The Life and Death of Michael Jackson. Check that out. I got over 60 hours.
My new one's going to be Michael
Jackson.
What's the name? My new one's Life After Michael.
This trial when he died at the hospital.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was there when he died.
Also on the next block, right across the street from the courthouse, is the Occupy Wall Street, or which I guess is Occupy LA, here in downtown LA. Let's take a look. Hey, so it's Larry Nimmer. The courthouse is behind me, but across the street in front of City Hall is something else going on. I want to do an interview with the gentleman here about what's going on. What's going on here?
So basically we're out here as the 99% standing against the 1%. We feel that our government has taken away our rights.
Is the name of it Take Back Wall Street?
This is Occupy LA.
It's all good. Are you spending the night here?
I am spending the night here.
It's pretty cool. So there's like a tent city.
It is cool. It's a tent city. Right now I believe that there's a mix of ideals, and at this point, we're trying to organize those ideals into some main focuses so we can get out there.
People are here and sure. We got something all right.
Well, hey, just kind of kicking it here, huh?
Oh yeah.
But for an important reason.
Very important reason.
Tell me why you're here.
I'm here to show support for Michael Jackson and to join all these other fans and making sure that doing anything I can to make sure justice is served.
Why are you here today again?
I have a court here today, a court day here today, but I see everybody out here about Michael Jackson and Conrad Murray, so that's why I came over here.
And so what are your thoughts about it all?
Well, my thoughts about it is Michael Jackson, he's a grown man, and everybody, they take risks, and certain medicines you're not supposed to take, you feel me? But as far as what I understand is that he made a choice to take the drug, and he paid a man a lot amount of money every month to issue him the drug. And maybe he took a little bit too much,
Do you do any drugs?
No, sir. I smoke marijuana. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I don't abuse it. And I'm not gonna pay nobody $150,000 a month if I had it to get it.
What do you do for a living?
I do automotive technology. I work on cars.
Nice.
You know, you know, like if I know this car is not safe, I'm not gonna get under this car just because this person is paying me to get under this car. You know, I have a choice. You know, he had a choice to take the medicine. He had a choice to not take the medicine. He had, you know, just because you plastic surgery, you know, and you need to sleep, you know, just so you won't feel the pain. It's other ways around that. It's other ways around that.
If someone wanted to sleep under a car that you're working on, and you say, I'll give you $150,000 a month, I can sleep under the car. But if you knew it was going to fall over on him, you wouldn't have let him sleep under the car.
I would have told him, I basically would have told him like this. I'm more than happy to accept your money, but I will let you know that that car is not safe for you to sleep under it. Now, you have your own choice. You can sleep under it after I just told you you shouldn't, or you have a choice to say, okay, I'm not going to sleep under it. I'm going to, you know.
That's a good way to put it.
Exactly, you know. Everybody make their own choices. You make your bed, you sleep in it.
And can I ask, you mind if I ask what you're here at court for today? What happened to you?
Well, I'm at court because of an incident with a person that I know, and another person had got into it over something, and something happened like that. I'm not going to mention no names. It's confidential, really, you know.
Was it violent at all?
In a way.
Okay, sorry.
In a way, but...
Was it gang related?
No. It was a misunderstanding, led to something big that shouldn't have happened. Michael Jackson wasn't a pedophile. He just didn't have a childhood, so he wanted to be a child so bad. You know, he was beaten in the fame. I wish I had somebody to beat me in the fame. You feel me? From the way I grew up, I wish I had somebody to put their foot in my butt from time to time. You know, and tell me, get it right. You feel me? That's what you, but at the same time, I'm not saying it's right. There's other ways to make you can't make your child do nothing.
So tell me who you are and why you're here.
Okay, my name's Navi, and I'm a Michael Jackson impersonator that's based in London, but I travel around the UK and overseas doing a Michael Jackson tribute show.
Tell me, what's it like to be a tribute artist?
Do you know, I'm a tribute artist, but I see so many other people that tribute Michael, and they might not be one that puts on a glove and a hat and goes up on stage and performs. They might be ones that put a banner out, or they might wear a t-shirt. And to me, we're all tribute artists. We're all tributing the King of Pop. And I might do it to music and some dance and trying to reflect on his character on stage. But we all tribute Michael Jackson.
You went to one of his birthday parties at Neverland?
I performed at both birthday parties in New York and in LA, and then I went to Neverland. And, you know, I mean...
So Michael, I guess, liked your performance.
Yeah, I mean, I've got video footage of Michael giving me the thumbs up, saluting me, and then I've got footage of him giving me a standing ovation. You know, but...
Did he ever give you any tips or anything?
No, he said to me, I'm an amazing dancer, I practice every day. And I said, no, Mike, you're amazing. And he just completely went humble and go, no, really? Seriously? No, really? And I thought he was just winding me up because he must know he's brilliant. But that was him just being him. He's just very humble. Very, very humble. I'm one of the greatest moments of my career. And I've been to over 180 international shows, 59 different countries, and performed at his birthday and everything. But one of my greatest, most privileged moments was when I was able to stand outside the courthouse in 2005, dressed as Jackson, with a sign up saying "smooth but not a criminal." And Michael went past and went like that. And to me, forget everything else that I had done or to do, that was the time that he needed people to stand up and be counted. The only thing I want to say finally is, you know, Los Angeles, the world is watching. You know, you want to get this one right.
Nice. And your name again is?
Navi.
Who are you and why are you here today?
Well, I'm Regina Nasira Blackburn, and I'm in support of Michael Jackson. Conrad Murray is a killer. This picture was taken in 1982. Michael approached us. He asked if he could hold my daughter. And the next thing I told him, I don't have a camera. Can I get a picture of you holding my baby? He said, come to the studio. And we went to the studio and look at the picture.
Tell me, what were the circumstances where he saw your daughter?
We were at Golden Temple Restaurant on 3rd and Fairfax in Los Angeles, a vegetarian restaurant. It's not there anymore. and we were standing at the door. Out of nowhere, Michael came up to us and said, "Oh, your baby is so beautiful. Can I hold her?" I immediately knew who he was, and so did my friend. And the waitress came, and we went and we sat down. Michael came over to the table and said, "Can I just hold her one more time?" And I said, "Oh, Michael, I'm so sorry. I don't have a picture of you holding my baby." And he said, "Come to the studio on Melrose tomorrow. Here's the phone number." And I called. Michael came to the phone. He said, "So how was your day?
Really?
What do you do? How's your baby? When are you bringing her?" So human.
What was he recording at the time?
Thriller.
Wow. And how was your day? Do you recall?
I was totally excited to know that in a few hours I was going to see him again. However, when we got to the studio, he came out, he grabbed Lamaj, and my friend and I followed behind them. It was all about them. She met Quincy Jones. She met the band. She met everyone.
Your daughter?
Oh, yes. We stood at the door, and Michael walked around holding her and just showing her off. He loves children. There's no way he molested anybody. Such a crime.
What's the crime, the allegation?
The allegation broke his heart.
Do you think that's partly what led to his death?
Jealousy, envy, just total disregard for him as another human being. That's what led to his death.
What do you do for a living?
College professor, screenwriter. He was so unique. And his children miss him badly.
What do you think about Catherine's raising them?
She is one special woman. And he knows it, he knew it. He would not have chosen anyone else to raise his children.
He made a good choice there.
Very good. He had no choice. He knows his mama is the best.
Okay, let me get a close-up there.
Tell me about some of the different Michael Jackson groups.
There's MJJ Justice Project. They're working on, cleaning up Michael's name, derogatory names, name-calling Michael, how he's referred to in the media and on the internet. They work a lot on those kind of projects. They've had a couple of headlines removed where they referred to Michael as Jacko, called And Justice for Some. She's a very loyal Michael Jackson fan. She does a lot of work in the community for Michael, doing a lot of projects, just like MJJ Justice Project, There's another user on YouTube and on Twitter. Her name is Music Factory. She's very passionate. She does a lot of good blogs. She does a lot of good work. There's so many groups I could mention. My favorite is Seven Bowie. 777mjj.com. There's also Sandy Lee Scott, who fans donate to via PayPal account, from around the world to take flowers to Michael. There's so at Forest Lawn, same with the banner. We set up a PayPal account and all the fans donated to PayPal accounts, and then we had certain advocates from different part of the world who were responsible for collecting money for their country, and then they would forward it on in one lump sum.
Nice. Now, I know you've disagreed with some groups too, but they do some good work too, I would think. Such as Justice for MJ, do they do good work?
Yeah, there's And Justice for Some. She's a strong Branca supporter, and there's also Michael, MJJ Justice Project, they support the estate, they support Sony. There's also Erin Jacobs from Amy Kynes and Carlene Taylor from Justice for MJ. they do tremendous amount of great work in the community. You know, they report from the courtroom as many other groups do. You know, we keep fans around the world in touch with what's happening here. And they've taken on, you know, a great responsibility of doing some great reporting from here. And we've all been living on this internet world, you know, for the last 2 years. There's been lots of fights, there's been lots of disagreements, but when it comes down to it, we all come together shoulder to shoulder, united for justice for Michael.
So Michael unites as well as divides?
Oh yes, I don't think Michael divides. I think that's our passion. You know, fans are very passionate about what they do. They all love Michael, and they all have their way of doing what they want to do for Michael. And it does disagree with others, you know, but like I said, we've had disagreements, you know, we've loved, hugged, made up, fallen out, cried, made up. I mean, that's how families are, and that's how we continue. And at the end of the day, we all are here for Michael Jackson's, you know, best interest.
By the way, it's lunchtime. What are some of the foods Michael liked? Do you know? I know he liked Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, I know he liked Kentucky Fried Chicken, but I also know that he liked East Indian dishes. I know he liked okra, which is lady fingers. Obviously, he liked chicken. He liked the chicken masala, chicken tikka masala he quite liked. And I know these things because I went to a restaurant that Michael used to go to, Chikara's.
Where are they?
Chikara's are in Beverly Hills. I would recommend fans not to go there.
Why?
Because the prices are extortionate, and I think about 9 of us went one night and the bill came to $600.
This has been Larry Nimmer, alighting himself here at the downtown courthouse, covering the Conrad Murray trial and injustices to Michael Jackson. Well, here in my office, I have a few MJ-related stuff. These are preserves made by a fan in Italy, and she gave them to me to give to Paris Jackson. I can't really read it. There you can see. You can see it's in Italian, and they came with this little bow on top. And if I run into Mrs. Jackson or Paris Jackson, I'm to give it to them. Here's all the candies MJ loved and a little present. This is a fire extinguisher from Neverland, gold-plated, that someone that changed out the fire extinguisher had it and knew of me. And that glove on the wall is like a 50-cent glove from some Halloween shop where all the glitter's fallen off. That's some of the MJ stuff. I got some other around. Hi. Excuse me, was this the ambulance that Michael Jackson was in? Yeah. Wow, were you the driver? What languages are there?
Greek, Italian, French, Chinese, German, Georgian, Spanish, Swedish, Romanian, what else?
English?
English. And that's
The
it.
easiest one on there.
And Netherlands, from the Netherlands.
Canada.
Canadian.
Very nice.
Have you seen my childhood?
My name is Larry Nimmer. I'm the guy on the left having lunch in Michael Jackson's kitchen. I was part of the Jackson defense team in my capacity as a documentary filmmaker and legal video specialist. I spent many days videotaping inside Michael Jackson's Neverland estate, and I spent 2 days on the witness stand, presenting and narrating my original video footage for the jury, footage that will be seen outside the courtroom for the first time in this documentary. For the first time, you'll see the sheriffs meeting the accuser.
What he has done to you, okay? He's the bad person, not you.
And you'll hear Jackson's accuser telling a story of molestation.
He He grabbed you? Where did he grab you at?
Private area.
He grabbed you in your private area?
Sheriff's Department.
You'll see an army of sheriffs raiding Jackson's personal living quarters at Neverland Ranch. You'll meet the mother of the accuser.
Where were they when I had to walk about 3 hours to get to the doctors for my children? And now, all of a sudden, they're caring and concerned because Michael Jackson.
You'll view outtakes from the Martin Bashir documentary.
I would never do it. I would slit my wrist if I were hurt.
You'll see an exclusive interview with Jackson attorney Tom Mesereau.
This was not the kind of situation that Michael Jackson belongs in. He's extremely sensitive, very gentle, very childlike.
And you'll meet jury foreman Paul Rodriguez.
We felt that Michael was still a kid in a man's body.
Michael's defense team hired me to create a Neverland tour video to counter the unsavory impression created by footage shot by the Santa Barbara County Sheriffs, who deployed over 70 officers for a surprise raid of Neverland Ranch.